Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. And we rise now for the Spanish national anthem. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward, but he does come in using his strength in one-on-ones, and that change of direction he can deliver too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. De Paul. Romero. And here's Messi. Nice control. Aimed in towards the centre. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Grimaldo. Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. Ball driven towards the far post. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Grimaldo. Ferran Torres climbs up big! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rodri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries a measured ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. Senesi. De Paul. Nice looking ball. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. De Paul! Simeone, and again!
Argentina would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Kubasi. Rodri. Llorente. Howson. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. He's shifting through the gears here. That's really well manoeuvred. Senesi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kubasi. Llorente. Yamal. De Paul. Simeone. And it's Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Alvarez. Senesi cuts out the pass. De Paul. Messi. Simeone. Messi. And that has been cleared. He has found a way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That's not going far. Acuna. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsal.
Messi! That's a half-decent try.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rodri.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo will play through for the wide man. Ferran Torres.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
That looks a cracking ball. And it's Messi. Messi shifted upfield. So much time and space here. No way through, so back it shoots! Goal! Argentina! The breakthrough strike!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rodri. Simeone. Howson cuts it out. Rodri. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Baina looking to run onto it. And it's Messi. Messi has a look inside the box. And he's managed to get free. Nice physical challenge. That has been cut short. Baina. Llorente. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Way off the ball! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Messi. De Paul. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Paredes. And it's McAllister. Alvarez. Alvarez! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Llorente. Rodri. Spread out to the left. Ronaldo. Ferran Torres. Baina played out to the left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Paul aim forwards. Messi hurtling down that right flank. He's found a way through. Messi gets it away. Paredes. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kubasi getting this one clear. Otamendi making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Messi. A chance to play it in. And out it comes again. Now this could... Big chance!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Yamal. Baina. Oh, that is... And the shots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Been taken short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and it's Baina. And here's Pedri.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Grimaldo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Chooses to go back. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. Simeone. Grimaldo gets over and intercepts. Can he latch on to this? That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Pedri. And now the breakaway. Oh, nicely intercepted. Simeone. De Paul, some resolute defending there. Rodri. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, red, nice interception. De Paul. Ferran Torres. Now it's Pedri. Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide. Pedri. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Paul. Alvarez, who's set up one goal so far. Ferran Torres. And here's Yamal. That is a brilliant interception. Messi looking to add to his goal. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone. That's good play. And it's Messi. Grimaldo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Oyarzabal, and the flag has stayed down. Paredes. Argentina, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Howson. Alvarez! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Messi. And he's running through. Messi.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rodri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Senesi wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Pedri. He's in plenty of space here. Alvarez. He's cut it out. And they've got rid. Bina. Bina. Bina forwards and with intent. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Senesi, gently done. And he cuts out the supply. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And that is out of play. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ronaldo. Pedri. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Paredes. Bina. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's neat. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Bina plays it short. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Argentina are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. So we're just settling back into this second half. Argentina carrying a one-goal lead. Rodri. And here's Messi. De Paul. Bina. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Kubasi. Alvarez. Mikel Oyarzabal. Ronaldo. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he has been fouled there. In by Llorente.
It was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
McAllister tries a deft little ball. Bina. Rodri. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Bina. Llorente. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Messi. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. That's a good ball. That's an excellent interception. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Yamal. That looks a good ball. Oyarzabal! Acuna. De Paul. Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Bina.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Goes for a shot! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Bina. Yamal. Into the channel. Llorente. Now what about this cross? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Pedri. Yamal. Simeone. That is a little undercooked. Messi chips it through. And it's played forward. Oyarzabal. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister. And he comes up trumps again. Acuna. Ronaldo, gently done. Yamal. And claimed it back swiftly. Kubasu. Argentina are still that goal to the good. Now it's Messi. Ronaldo. Pedri. And that has put paid to that.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bina. So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And that was very necessary.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Paredes. Romero. And it's Messi. Over to the left. Alvarez. Short changes him with that pass. Oyarzabal. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alvarez. He came in hard, very hard.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Argentina, an opportunity then to pull clear here. Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Rodri getting this one clear. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Llorente. Baina forwards and with intent. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Grimaldo. And it's Baina. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He is through here. Can he finish? It's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's run loose here. Howson. Rodri. Oh, super find. There will be a throw-in. Simeone, and here's Alvarez. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Olmo. Baina. Send it. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Danger averted for now. How Kubasi aim forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is good defending. It's been repelled.
Spain really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Now it's Messi. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's really well cleared. Spain making consecutive changes here. De Paul. And here's Alvarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Llorente. Howson. Grimaldo. And it's Olmo. The pressing's intense, and it's played off. He's shifting through the gears here. Romero makes the interception. And it's Grimaldo. Rodri. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Spain get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Rodri. Howson. Pedri. Howson. Llorente. Jeremy Pino. Baina.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Dani Olmo. And the shot's on here. Now it's Dani Olmo. There's the delivery.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Succumbs to the pressure. Llorente. Nice interception, well timed.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he welcomes it in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pedri. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's a good run down the right. He's got away. Messi.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Pedri. Cucurella. Cucurella going full tilt down the left. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Simeone. Argentina, moments now away from seeing this one out. Calmly anticipates.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Fermin have it back and can go again. Fermin. Pedri. Played out wide. And he's managed to get free. Cucurella is fouled.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That looks a good ball through. And the shot! He scores! They have stolen level at the last! How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Argentina have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Alvarez, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
All square again into the dying minutes. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Great reaction! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Olmo. Pedri. Rodri. Fermi. And here's Pino. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedri is short. Here's the chance to cross. He's found a way through. Acuna carries the ball down the right. Simeone. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Romero. And he's picked out the run. Messi. Quick ball upfield. We are into overtime. Romero. De Paul. Now that's well seen too. Simeone. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Pedri. Cucurella. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And we are already back underway. Argentina pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Simeone. It's Rodrigo de Paul. That looks a good ball through.
Argentina, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Argentina go into the lead. Now it's Pino. Fermin. Llorente. De Paul. Referee's given a throw. Cucurella thinks one through. Dani Olmo. It's a mighty effort! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Now it's Martinez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fermin. Kubasi. Llorente. Fermin. Howson. Kubasi. Cucurella. And it's Olmo. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Martinez. He has found the way through. And Martinez! He scored! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Kubasi. How Kubasi played out to the left flank. That's a little off target. Now it's Messi. Messi going full steam down the flank. Gonzalez. Now can he find a finish? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Moved on forwards. Clearly not happy with that. De Paul. Messi. Romero picks it up now. And the keeper has it. Romero cuts out the pass. And it's Lopez. Pino. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That's really well manoeuvred. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And that's put paid to a promising move. Muscular approach does pay off here. played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Now it's Pino. He's found a way through. Romero gets it away. Driving forward. Messi, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rodri. Dani Olmo. Pino. And the shot! Somehow he managed to miss it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
And it's Messi. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Paredes. Acuna. Llorente with the clearance. Gonzalez finds himself offside. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. He's in a great position here. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Romero shifted upfield. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's there to clear it. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Cucurella. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Martinez calmly anticipates. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Messi. Martinez providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's to Paul. Gonzalez. There's the shot! And that would have won it.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pedri. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Fernandez wins the duel this time. Al-Kubasi clears it away. Argentina making another change here. And it's Palacios. Dani Olmo. Cucurella. Pedri. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Pino. Lopez. Llorente. Pedri. Pino. Played out to the right. Fernandez. Gonzalez running with the ball. Acuna. And it's played forward. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Howson. Kubasi. Pedri. Out to the right. Yeremy Pino. Fermin. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Gonzalez. Oh, it's come loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cucurella. Llorente. And it's Pino. Proves too strong. Gonzalez. Always onto this. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rodri. Pedri. Nice defending, physical and effective. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodri. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedri forwards and with intent. Dani Olmo opts to play it back. Messi. Gonzalez. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. Spanish national anthem. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Llorente, is a player who's made great use of his versatility. He made his name as a defensive midfielder, of course, but he's done well in more advanced positions, wide and central areas. It'll be interesting to see what he ends up turning into. Number 10, possibly, you wouldn't rule that out.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Llorente is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. McAllister. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. He has found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. Simeone, and it's lofted through here. And he's had a shot! Could be dead, and he's following up! Goal! Argentina! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Howson. Baina. Rodri. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Grimaldo. That has found him in acres of space. Ferran Torres, all driven towards the far post. Messi. It's a good run down the right. That's a good run he's making there. Grimaldo gets in to thwart him. Grimaldo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. McAllister. Rodri. Kubasi. Played into space out wide. That is lovely. Llorente. That's a good ball. Oyarzabal! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Messi. That looks a good ball through. Calmly anticipates. Howson. Howson forwards and with intent. Here's Oyarzabal. And it's Baina. Mikel Oyarzabal. Llorente. Big chance, corner. McAllister tries to clear. Llorente. Llorente. Spain just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch, yeah. It's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Now who's going to be first to this? Grimaldo cuts it out. Romero. Rodri. Grimaldo. Oh, this looks sharp. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, a delicate chip through. Howson clears it away. Romero picks it up now. Real chance! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Argentina, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Howson. First quarter of an hour gone. Argentina have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. That has been knocked clear. Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's there to hit it! That was superb goalkeeping.
Simeone is offering a right smile there.
That is a great pick out. Oyarzabal. He is just caressing the ball. Time and again they are repelled. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This interception, his positioning was spot on. De Paul.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Baina. Pedri. Howson. Al Kubasi, gently done. Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Oyarzabal couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Kubasi looks to the other side. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Howson. Ferran Torres. Great. And he has been fouled there. That looks a cracking ball. And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo has been caught there, it's a foul. Pedri. Delivered across. Senesi attempts a clearance. Cleared away. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And it's Pedri. It's run loose here. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. Baina. And here's Oyarzabal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to Rex. And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Yamal has given away a free kick. And here's McAllister. And it's Messi. And he's there to get it away. Pedri is fouled. Yamal, out to the right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Yamal. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And that has been cleared. It's Baina. Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Pedri just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
De Paul. Al Kubasi gets over and intercepts. He cuts out the supply.
Well, here is the rate we were told to expect.
Ferran Torres. He is through here. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ferran Torres. And here's Pedri. Oh, he's found support out wide. And now the breakaway. He can get that clear. Romero have it back and can go again. Moved on forwards. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. McAllister. Simeone. Pedri. Baina. Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. Oh, perfectly measured that.
And he's on his way!
Now it's Yamal. Gets his head on it!
No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Spain, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Baina. Kubasi. Howson shifted upfield. De Paul. Alvarez has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Now it's Pedri. He's found a way through.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Howson. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. He's got away. Senesi can get it clear. Alvarez.
Well, they could break here.
That has been cut short. Ferran Torres puts his foot on the gas. Yamal. McAllister, aim forwards. Simeone. Simeone! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Howson. Yamal. Otamendi makes the interception. Llorente. Oh, it's come loose.
Strong running down that left flank. Great ball if he can get there.
Simeone, and he's managed to get free.
That's an excellent interception.
Simeone!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Simeone probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Llorente. McAllister. And it's Rodrigo de Paul.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Proves too strong. McAllister
Played out towards the right wing.
Rodri gets across to intercept that. Kubasi. Rodri. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Baina done delicately. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. And they've got rid. Pedri. Oh, that is asking. Shapes to shoot!
He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And here's the pull.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Aim forwards. Paredes. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Rodri. And there's the end of the first half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
Howson. Llorente shifted upfield. Rodri.
Nice physical challenge.
Paredes.
Forwards and with intent. Played back in.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Howson. Howson gently done. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Messi. Alvarez. Ferran Torres. Messi. Alvarez. And he shoots! Magnificent! A finish of true class!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Argentina take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Pedri. Oyarzabal. Rodri. Grimaldo. That looks a good cross. The pull is there, and he can get that clear. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Paredes. Oh, good spread. Grimaldo with the slide tackle there. Otamendi wins the duel this time. Messi played out to the left flank. That is a great pick out. Oh, what a pass! And the shot! Pedri. Baina. Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. And it's Baina. Baina. Played towards the other side. The pressing. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. McAllister. De Paul.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Paul. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, they could be caught out here. Simeone. De Paul. Shot, surely! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Messi, and he's gone backward here. De Paul!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Messi. De Paul. Oh, he's in! Simeone! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Simeone really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Simeone. Now, can he find a finish? Chance for a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And he's there to clear it. And it's McAllister. He's gone for goal! Raya trying to keep this in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Llorente moved on forwards. Played out to the right. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Into the channel. He's got away. Simeone, there's the shot! And it's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Argentina to last themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Alvarez. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Tries a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Yamal. Pedri. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Well, played right into his path. Messi. Well read. And the danger is averted. Do have a chance to counter here. Bina. Nicely intercepted. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Simeone. Spain have reclaimed it. Pedri. Bina. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Acuna. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Rodri, gently done. The less said about that pass, the better. Messi. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. What a throw in. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Ferran Torres. Grimaldo has it out wide and in space. Yamal! He's got a goal! Well, there was to be no other outcome. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Simeone looking to run onto it. Howson. De Paul. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well timed, excellent interception. Chance here to counter. Now it's Oyarzabal. Senesi. Simeone. And it's Messi. He has found the way through. Messi. And the finish!
That is rather wayward. Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Alvarez being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Good ball, good take. Oh, played through for the wide man. was a good battle, bicep to... And Martinez! And that would have been game, set and match.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he could smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Climbs up big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Ronaldo. Ferran Torres. Rodri chooses to go cross-field. Plenty to aim at here. Yamal, cross into the box. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And it's Messi. The pass is intercepted. Dani Olmo. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Oyarzabal. Llorente, gently down. Baina. Rodri. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Clearly not happy with that. Pedri. Spread out to the left. And here's Pedri. Baina. Chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Now it's having a shot! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Argentina grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Howson. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Kubasi. Baina. And it's Llorente. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! It's a goal! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Spain making another change here. Spain give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Simeone thinks one through. And the keeper has it. Ronaldo. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. McAllister wins the duel this time. Yamal. Baina. Out for a throw. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. McAllister. And it's Pedri. Ronaldo looking to hit the byline here. And here's the chance to counter. Kubasi. He can run onto that. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And what a climax we have here!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Spain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Just 5 minutes left. Argentina, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Baina. That is very well defended.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And Martinez! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Spain making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Made into space out wide. He's found a way through. Dani Olmo. Oh, it's played into the area. Surely now! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That's a good foot in there. Ah, looking to break at pace. Kubasi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pedri. Rodri. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Martinez could be danger here. Decent chance! And he hits the net.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Or talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Kubasi. Rodri. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri forwards and with intent. Played out wide. Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. And that's a dangerous ball. And time is up. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done.